all of us know that our federal government is busy raising our taxes. And my friend Beth Jansen knows that it's not just the federal government. Your state and local governments are also sticking their finger in the pot. Beth, you bought a piece of property about a year ago. Tell our viewers what kind of property it was.
Oh, a year ago, June, I bought a little 40-acre section just on the east side of Rapid City.
Has a nice home on it, some outbuildings.
Yeah, a little log cabin and a barn. So, yeah.
And Beth is a single gal who loves horses. And by the way, I haven't told you this. We're going to do a fundraiser. We're going to auction your phone number here a little later.
Fantastic.
Beth made certain that her budget would fit the purchase that she made. And part of that was looking at the real estate taxes, wasn't it, Beth?
That was a big part of it. That's a big part of the budget.
So, now that you've been there a while, what happened?
Oh, I was there about a year, and then I'm notified that my taxes will more than double next year.
And that's because?
Because the tax credit that I qualify for will no longer be.
And that tax credit was a 40-acre parcel qualified for ag use under certain provisions. And with the stroke of the pen, that changed.
Quickly, before I even realized what was going on and how it would even affect me.
Did you get any notice of any kind before they made the change?
No. Nope.
This is an interesting exercise in government because in this case, a county commission, a board of 5 people, just decided that they needed to raise another $1.6 million in revenue. Some people, like our former governor, Mike Rounds, would call that revenue enhancement. Some people, like you, might call it unfair and unhelpful.
Extremely. It's scary for me. It's very scary. You know, this fit in my budget and it worked, and with a drop of a hat, I don't know if I can keep it, and I don't know what's going to happen.
The real estate taxes, yours particularly, will perhaps double or maybe more?
Yeah, they will they will be more than double.
My Lord. Well, $1.6 million in revenue. This board of 5 people just decided that they were going to grab $1.6 million out of your pockets. And the commissioners who were behind this were Buskerud, Davis, and Holloway. That's in Pennington County. If you like that, you should re-elect them. How do you like that?
We'll see when they take my house away. So.
Well, maybe we should take their seat away.
That'd work for me.
All right. Well, I'm looking at this report from the South Dakota Taxpayer Coalition. It's a tax fairness newsletter in July, and there is a group of people that are rallying to try and get them to reconsider. But out of the 5 commissioners, there are 3 that basically steamrolled this through without even much of any notice, to the other 2. And certainly no notice to you.
No. You know, it would have changed my when I was shopping. Had I known this was coming, I never would have looked at this property. It wouldn't have been possible.
And now, if you make the decision to sell it, how will that impact the resale value?
Well, there's already properties coming up for sale. I'm seeing more and more signs popping up, and I'm going to lose money all the way around.
And who do you think you have to thank for it, Beth?
Well, these people right here.
And the names would be Buskerud, Davis, and Holloway. And I think it might be interesting to note that probably none of the 3 of them owned this kind of property.
No.
So they didn't raise their own taxes, did
No.
they?
You know, this is the first property I've ever owned and bought, and I'm very proud of it, and I put a lot into it. So this has really been...
I've seen your property, and if you were to go to Beth's home today, you would be impressed. She's taken the initiative, she's done things to improve the property, and now just because these 3 men decided that 466 landowners needed to chip in another $1.6 million, well, guess what? You're one of 466 people that they targeted for that money. And it's put Beth in a tailspin, and that's exactly what's wrong with our state government, our local government, and our federal government. Elected officials who don't care about the consequences of their actions to take more dollars out of your pocket. Beth, we're with you on this, and so are a lot of our listeners. If you want to help, go to our website and let us know what you're willing to do to help turn the tide for increased taxes across this country, this state, and even your local counties. Thanks, Beth.
Thank you.